This video is going to talk you through the code that's demonstrated on page 33 of your textbook, Code Block 3.1, and I'm just going to demonstrate it with the crab class. And so you can see we've got a crab. That's the only thing. I put it in the world, I right-clicked, and I saved the world so I can keep coming back to this and use it. But what we're going to do is to generate an action a certain percentage of time. And in order to do that, if you read here, you will want to use Greenfoot.getRandom100 and then less than the target percent. So for example, this line here, which is less than 20, will be true 20% of the time. And that just comes from probabilities, that if I roll a dice and it's a 100-sided die, 20% of the time it's going to come up with a number that's less than 20. The random number generator goes from 0 to 99, and so you do get 100 numbers, but it starts at 0 and goes to 99. So if I wanted an action to be something to occur 10% of the time, I would just change this number to 10, and then I would be going 20% of the time. If we compile this and we see what happens with the crab, you're going to see that it's going to have a little bit of randomness kind of making it turn, and that's happening 10% of the time. If I go back and change that percent 20% or a little bit higher, let's say 30% of the time, so that will now be true 30% of the time, that we just do a little turn of 4. Remember, that's just a 4-degree turn then, and then it moves forward, so it's turning, moving, turning, moving, but it's not always turning. It's not in a circle. It's just randomly. This one's now going to be 30% of the time, which is getting closer to circle-ish. And so we'd probably want our movement to be a little bit more random, so keeping it around 10% might be a good idea.